90 to 100,000 followers on Instagram before I switched to digital art. There was a period of time where I wasn't growing, and now that I figured out how to use it. Hi everyone, it is Joyce from Pwuffy. Today is Monday, which means that Maka plushes are launching for pre-order, and they already launched 39 minutes ago. So far, I think about 200 plushes have been sold, which is amazing. I did order thousands of Maka, so if you missed out today, do not worry, they will be up for quite some time. But the bad part is they're gonna arrive around the same time as the fruit cow eater bags, which means I'm gonna have to use like my basement or something to store all the boxes because it'll be a lot. I'm also moving back into my college dorm this week, so that's exciting. Other than that, that is all the updates I have for today, and I will see you tomorrow or Wednesday. Bye! Hi everyone, today is Thursday, which is the day before I move into my college, and a few days ago I posted a Q&A question box on my story so you guys could submit questions, and today I'm going to go ahead and answer them. So I made a list of my favorite questions, and I'm going to go in the order that I made up, starting off with how did I start out and was this always my plan? As some of you guys might know, I started off as a polymer clay crafter. I used to post pictures and videos of my creations, and if you scroll down on my YouTube history, you would see that I made a lot of crafting tutorials, and that is how I built most of my platform. Last summer I switched to digital art, which means I started making pins, plushes, bags, you guys know. And switching to digital art was not always my plan. I thought I would do clay forever, but last year I hit a ceiling where I could not make any more clay charms. My orders were backed up for months, and it took me a long time to get them all done. And then I realized in order to grow my business, I had to move to something more sustainable. And that's why I switched to digital art, so I would spend more time designing the products rather than mass producing the same thing over and over again. This person also asked how did I grow such a large platform, and the answer is mostly my polymer clay creations. I think I was at maybe 90 to 100,000 followers on Instagram before I switched to digital art, and the switch was kind of scary because there was a period of time where I wasn't growing, and now that I figured out how to use Instagram Reels, I started growing again, so that is good. But my TikTok and my Instagram, I would say 90% of my followers was gained when I did clay, and I think that also really helped me smoothly transition into digital art because I already had an audience that enjoyed buying cute stuff and looking at cute stuff. It was definitely much easier than starting from scratch because growing your initial platform is very difficult. Another question is, what did I want to be when I was younger? I wanted to be an artist when I grew up, but you know, I had Asian parents, so they did not appreciate that. I'm studying computer science in college right now, so obviously that is the path they wanted me to be on, but they started becoming more supportive of me and my art/business ventures when I started making money. And I don't consider that being supportive, but I'm glad that I don't get scolded anymore for wanting to be an artist, so that is great. So the next question is feelings about people selling clay stuff similar to my old ones now that I do digital art. I have noticed a few people selling similar things, maybe from my tutorials. Personally, I don't care. I think I would benefit more spending my time on other things such as making new designs. It's never really been such a big thing, you know? The next question is, out of everything I have ever sold, what is the absolute bestseller? And I would say it is my fruit cow eater bags because of the Kickstarter, and a lot of people backed my project. I was so happy about that, and I'm glad that they can now be produced. And as for the most profitable product, I would definitely say it's Maka buns. The bags were extremely expensive to make, honestly, with the minimum that my supplier had, and I wanted to order a little bit extra for people who didn't answer the survey so they could get the color they wanted. I didn't really make as much profit considering how big it was, but I was glad to have the experience of running a Kickstarter. It is a lot of work. I'm glad I did it because now you guys can have cow bags. I also want to give a shout out to that one crafter. They asked really great questions. I think the 2 previous questions were from them, so props to you. Enjoyed your questions. Next question, were there concept sketches for the Maka buns? Yes, but they were really bad. I basically gave them the artwork for my Maka bun grips, and I did a little sketch of the side view and the back view just to show them how I expected it to look. Maka bun is not that difficult to understand. It's just a big clump. So I'll put up a picture of the concept sketch here and enjoy. So the next question is what inspired me to do my business, and the answer is my love for cute stuff. I've always wanted to be an artist, always loved cute stuff. I'm not that great at drawing. I just like designing products that are simple and cute and everyone can have them. My opinion is that you don't have to be a great artist to run a good business. So the next few questions are about Maka buns. A lot of people did ask Maka bun questions because I had just released my Maka bun pre-orders, but a lot of the questions were the same, so I just chose a few from the selection I had. So the first question is, what is my favorite Maka bun color? And let me show you. So as you guys know, my favorite color is purple. So we have to give it up for purple Maka bun. I love the face. I purposely chose a cute face because I knew this is going to be my favorite. It was a little biased, but you know, I designed the Maka buns. I can do anything I want. That's part of product creation. So yes, and this is my favorite Maka bun. And the next question is, will there ever be a baby Maka bun or a tiny keychain Maka bun? And I thought about that. So I think in the future, if Maka buns are still doing well, you guys might get sick of them, but I might do little holiday themed Maka bun plushes that are on keychains that are really tiny. No, like, this is what I mean by really tiny. That are like a little more decorative, so maybe you guys can give them as gifts. But it's something I'm definitely considering. I just don't know if you guys are sick of Maka buns yet, and if you guys are, I might change to a completely different plush keychain. When can you ship Maka buns to Australia? I think I announced on my stories that international shipping to Australia and New Zealand is now open. I figured it out. I usually use USPS for my shipping, but because they suspended shipping to Australia, New Zealand, and a few other countries, I have to use UPS now. So keep that in mind. You can still get Maka buns if you live in those countries. It's just going to be a lot more expensive. And lastly, the most important question of all, do I like pickles? And the answer is yes, I love pickles. I like to get the whole entire jar of pickles and just snack on them. I think they're healthy. They should be healthy. I like the taste. I like them on my burgers. Yeah, I could eat entire pickles. So that is all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed the Q&A, and this was kind of fun. I definitely will enjoy doing these in the future. So make sure to check my stories every now and then, so you might be able to ask a question and I will show it on my next video. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I will see you next week. Bye!